And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. Under attack again. Unfortunately, but it is what it is. Get rid of some of my garbage here. I've been doing a lot of digging between episodes. Finish it off. Oh, come on. Finish it. Oh, there we go. So, the minor upgrades is done. And let's see. We have the ability now to build a smelter. However, the deal is, let's see. I think it just auto unlocks. Wow, the teleporter already? Wow, that's a little early for that. Magnetic drill motor, that's what we unlocked this time, and the ore smelter, which I think you don't need. Yeah, there it is, except we need more nickel, which sucks. But the good thing is we now can do basic logistics, and if we look at the help by hitting H, we look at all the stuff this unlocks. It unlocks the cargo lift. Oh, the cargo lift, which will help basically eliminate any major belt issues that we have going down, because we will be able... Really? Look at all those bugs over there. That's going to die anyway. So we want to kick that research off to get that going as fast as possible. And now that we lost the attack, that should reset us. And this needs basic logistics. 15 intermediate and 25 basics. Okay, now we're getting some pretty hefty basics here, because 25 basics would mean 50 of the PCBs and 150 plates just for these 25. So 25 basics. So we actually have the copper. So 25 is 50. Oh, I actually put 6 in there. Darn it. So I need 49. So I'm going to drag out 49. And hopefully we need to set this up. There it is, 49. And then we need 150 plates. It's like that. And that will get that done for us. Plate-wise, we're doing good there. PCBs, I made sure we got that there. So now we can... Basic logistics, 25 basics. I'm hoping to get to the research that unlocks the next, or my Mark II excavator. That would be very, very nice. So much paste, give it to me. Okay, do I have any more garbage on me? Nope. What does that say? Garbage thief. Garbage thief 3000. Pick up some organics. Slimes are doing their thing, so I did some digging between episodes just for something to do while everything was processing and resources were gathered and stuff. So this is going to be my mine shaft, and I started digging. And usually I go until I hit a vein of something, because that kind of blocks me. But lo and behold, I went all the way down to the cold caves in this 3x3 block space. There are no ore veins blocking this 3x3 block space, which is awesome. But we want to get nickel, and that is going to be a little trickier. Slow ourselves down as we go. I already tried this once, and I died a horrible death. There we go. As you can see, my body. My poor body. So yeah, as I hit, like, caves, I'll build a little platform to tell me just how big this thing is. That way I know where my walls go, where everything goes. And lucky for us, we are right next to a 500,000 crystal vein, which is sweet. Okay, so we actually need to go deeper because we need to find a good nickel vein. And rather than dig at 3 by 3, I'm going to just dig one down and hope that I don't die a horrible death. Let's go down. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how far down I was before. Let me do a blank ore ping. Yeah, there's nothing down here. It looks like there's gold right below us. So this will be the first vein that I actually run into in this mine shaft. Oh, except for... Why didn't this come up on my ore ping? Woo! Yeah, this didn't come up when I did a blank ping. I wonder why. I'm just gonna drill through this. So this is the gold. Wow. It's a pretty good sized gold vein. Is this the one we're mining? I don't think so. Where's my U? Holy crap, I think it is. I think this is the one we're actually mining. And here I am just drilling through it. Okay, hit K. There we go. Okay, so this is the one we're mining. And where's my... There it is, on this side. So let's go to this area here. Okay, where does this thing end? How fortuitous. Although it's right in the way of our mine shaft, which kind of sucks. Okay. So... gold, we got plenty of. I'm still in need of nickel. Okay. So... if I go out to the center line here, and let's dig out this way. So this is my center line. So if I do 3 around, that is the center of my mine shaft. So if I go 3 this direction, 1, 2, I can go 1 more. So there's a huge copper vein in the way now. Oh, not a big one. Okay. So that's decent. And looks like it's pretty small. Okay. Gold still, this gold vein is just gigantic. So I don't know if there's going to be a way around this gigantic gold vein. So if this is my center line, that is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this gold vein encompasses the entire mine shaft. I'm going to have to find a new gold vein because I need to punch right through this in order to make this work. Which sucks. This is 11 million gold right here. I wish I could just quickly mine it. I could just quickly mine this thing in, 10 minutes or something. Have a huge repository of gold ore or something. So I'm just gonna continue digging through. There we go. Because I need to find nickel. And I don't have any power left. So let's do a nickel ping. Now that I'm below the vein. Okay, there's something over there. And I'm getting close to the toxic caves here, so I gotta be very, very, very careful. Okay, we're gonna need to go down a little bit more. Oh, there's a little bit here. That vein is a little bit more interesting. Okay, let's dig a little faster through here. Cause I need to get like an extractor or something going on some nickel, so I can get some tech researched and get some stuff built and all that kind of good stuff. Okay, go this way. Wow, this is a little bit further away than I thought it was going to be. That's gold. Where is my nickel at? Oh. Nice. A little tendril is coming up here. Okay. Finally, some nickel. Is it a good amount? Oh, it's passable. It's nothing that I would set up like a huge mining operation on. Out of power. I'm going to add power to you. And I'm just going to max you out and then maybe add some... Maybe add a little bit more power. It's like Arthur is out of power. His light went off. That's why it got so dark there all of a sudden. So we've got a little bit of power, and now I just gotta wait to see how much ore this thing can generate. It's generating 16 at a time, which is 8 bars up with our regular smelter, and we need 12 total for a new smelter. We got lots of gold, we got quite a bit of iron and copper just from miscellaneous drillings that I did. But it's nickel. I got lots of titanium and gold. I got another 59 bars of gold ready to go. So there's 64 ore, that's 32, that's enough for 24. Let's wait for one more cycle. Oh wait, we have some over here too. Okay, let me put a little bit more power in there. And there. Okay. Well, for the sake of, brevity and not spending too much time traveling between episodes or traveling during an episode, I'm just going to zip up. Granted, it purples out my screen for a little bit, but it gets me back up to the surface post haste, and I can't get through there. Okay, so let's dump some of this ore. First, I definitely want the nickel to go first. This speeds up pretty fast. Can we put the next... We can put another induction on there. So, I think I shall do that. Now we're cooking. Oh, I love it. Now, and as soon as we get enough nickel bars, I'll be able to start replacing these with actual smelters. And what that'll do is it'll not only, you know, give us way more throughput, but it will also speed it up because we'll be able to put the forced induction on there, which increases our power draw, of course. Let's look at the power draw of this thing. See, this is begging for 3 to 4 power per second. It has some peaks up to 7 as it heats back up because it kind of cools for a while. So we have enough for one more ore smelter. So if I replace this one, and now this is going to heat up, of course, but it will only use 2 ore per bar. So double the number of bars that we're getting out of that vein, which is pretty big. I'm not too concerned with how much we're gonna get. We have enough for another one as well, or a smelter. So I'm going to put that over here. And I need to figure out how I'm going to power these things, because since these are now going to have the induction on top, I can't beam over the top of this like I am here. So I'm going to have to figure something out, or say Buddha the whole thing and move this all, try to dig out underneath, because this all up here is going to be down on that level. Because this whole platform is, this whole thing is going to be dug out. And the only thing sitting up here is going to be the CPH. And then from the CPH, we're going to have a laser going down and then split off to all the parts of our base. Because you really want your CPH to be connected to your entire base, at least your main power grid. Because when the game loads, it loads based off of the CPH. Because the DJ knows when a game world loads, every world will always have a CPH. So he finds that game object and starts loading your map from there. Which is why sometimes when you're deep underground, it doesn't initially find the CPH right away, because the place that you're in is out of range. Okay. Oh, yeah, we are good to go on nickel. So let's put in some gold. Put in this, that, and that. Just because. Get rid of some of that stuff. So how much nickel did we wind up with? Enough for 2 more smelters, which I think are going to go right down there. Oh, I need some more gold, of course. So let's wait for that gold. How is my research going? Oh, it's down to intermediate. So 15 intermediates is 30 of the PCBs, and times that by 3, so it's 90. Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Hold down shift to move 10 at a time. Hold down control to move 1 at a time. In case anybody didn't know about that little trick, so glad that's a part of the game. And the slimes, oh, the slimes are incredible. How many slimes? I've gone over here and picked up from these hoppers that are way down here quite a few times. Way, you can see how far down I had to build. And there's still one that survived. The gray. It's like the gray survived. And that's way down there. That's 34 meters down. That's crazy. See if that gray survives. Whee! No, he died. Okay. So you come in here and you can kind of pick. That's a ruined. So you can kind of pick and choose what you grab out of here. And I've got a whole bunch more of the... You can see I've got 881 of the spoiled right now. Tons and tons of the spoiled. That's how many slimes are spawning. So yeah, I'm probably going to lose this attack again. Can't be bothered. Let me unload any more of my nasty garbage. There we go. Excellent. So this should be going now. Oh, that's nice and fast. Oh, it's kind of piecemeal like that. If these were already built and ready to go, this would run out of power because these can't produce enough power to keep this thing running 100%. Not even close. I would need quite a bit more power in order to get this to work 100%. But my pod assembler seems to be going pretty good, actually. I kind of want to know what my threat is at. Let me build a threat detector quickly here before the episode ends. Threat scanner. And we need to power it. So I think right here is a good spot. No threats detected. Base threat 560. Yeah, we're getting pretty decent attacks here. 570, 580. Who knows where this thing is going to wind up. I haven't seen any heavies though, so it's probably less than, what is it, 1,200 or no, 4,000 I think heavies come in. No, it's got to be sooner than that. You think as many times as I've played this game I would know all these details, but some of those things, some of those little details are tough to remember sometimes. All right. These are going strong. I need to put forced induction on there. So let me work on that between episodes and figure out how I'm going to do that. So that'll do it for this episode. I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.